All right, now we're going to walk through bidding and budgeting. So when you go through bidding and budgeting, you're going to have two main options. The first is basic option, and as you can see, you only have two things to determine: your default bid and your budget. And then if you click the advanced options, you'll have a lot more options where you can select enhanced cost per click, focus on conversions. We'll walk through all these options in the walkthrough of this section, but let's get into the differences between the two. The first is the basic bidding option. Really all you have to do is select between manual bidding and automated bidding. For manual bidding, you select the default bid, so for each keyword that you add, that default bid will be used for each keyword. You can always adjust it later if you want to go higher or lower, depending on the placement of that ad or how the ad is how that keyword is performing. Or you can select automated bidding, and you're allowing Google to determine what your cost per click should be, and basically what they try to do is just maximize the clicks within your budget. So it allows them to use their data to help you get the most clicks within your budget. And then for advanced bidding options, you can either focus on clicks and choose either manual or automatic bidding, which is the same thing in the basic options. And then you can set a cost per click limit for automatic. So if you want to allow Google to determine your cost per click, you can say, I trust you to determine a cost per click, but I don't want it to go anywhere over $2 per click. And that allows you to have some hands off, but still have some sort of control over what you're paying for each click. And then you can focus on conversions. And what Google does is they use your data to optimize campaigns and bids to focus on keywords, times, user types that they think, based on the analytics, will result in more conversions. And then conversion tracking obviously must be set up for this. And I think what they say is it's 14 days. You have to have 14 days of conversion data for them to start optimizing based on your conversion data. And then you can focus on impressions. So if you're going after like a branded campaign where you're not really too worried about conversions, you just want to get as many impressions as you can for that campaign, you can choose that option. And what you can do is pay on a CPM model, which is cost per thousand, and that's only available within the display model. But there are some use cases for that. And then the last thing we're going to talk about really quick is setting a daily budget. And there's a couple of ways that you can look at it. You can say, how many clicks do I want per month, or do I just want to do it, just get as many clicks as I can based on my budget? So the two calculations that you can do is your average cost per click times the number of clicks per day that you want, and that would equal your daily budget. Or you can say, I have $1,000 to spend per month on AdWords, and just divide that by 30.4, and that will give you your daily budget. And Google won't go over that. They might go over it one day, but on average they will not go over your daily budget. You'll stay exactly where you want to be for that monthly budget. So after this, we're going to jump into the walkthrough.